Hello and welcome back to another video. Today here again on Forza Horizon 5 to take a look at another brand new addition to this game, which is the incredibly boring BMW i4. As ever, to unlock this week's new vehicle, all you have to do is complete 20 points in this week's festival playlist, which is Spring Season, which as you can see I've done by doing the trial, a couple of the event labs, and the monthly rivals. There is also the brand new Rivian R1S available for this event lab, so there are actually two brand new vehicles this week. So, whilst the BMW iX SUV that they added a couple of weeks ago was just huge and ridiculous and I couldn't see the point of it, it was at least more interesting than this. This is literally the least interesting car I think I've ever seen. It is just an electric BMW saloon. It does produce 335 horsepower and 430 newton meters of torque, but being electric it still weighs 2,123 kilos, and that means here in Forza it is ridiculously slow, and it's rated at B633 from standard. But for some reason they've not even added the top of the range one, which is why it is quite so dreadfully terrible. This is only the i4 eDrive 40, and I believe there is also a 50, which is like more powerful. But anyway, yes, it's not very fast and it's rear-wheel drive and it drives awfully and slides, and is absolutely terrible. So, as it's incredibly boring stock, it's going to need some upgrades. And luckily, just like the iX we got a couple of weeks ago, there is the Forza-style widebody, which interestingly enough covers up the rear door handles, which is fine, because I don't know who would want to get into the back of this horrendously boring car, but also it covers up the charging point. So, once you run out of charge, which inevitably you'll do in about 3 miles, which is probably about the average for an electric car, you're then stuck, which is a shame. Anyway, then you could go and drive a proper car, I suppose. Anyway, luckily that is available to make it slightly less boring. You can also do a motor and battery swap, which gives you 671 horsepower, which is slightly better than upgrading your motor and battery, which only gives you 670. Other than that, it's pretty much as you would expect. There's no interesting aero other than a little lip spoiler, which isn't going to be very useful for anything. And yeah, that's about it. So what I'm going to do is abandon that setup and go to the body kit preset down here, which builds your car to the top of A-Class with the body kit, some wheels, and a few other options, giving it 1,742 kilos as its new weight and 556 horsepower. Which then leaves us with the choice of paint colour. There are some manufacturer colours, but as you'd expect, they're incredibly boring. There's a white, there's a black, there's what looks like a lovely orange, but when you go on it, it's in fact brown. There's blue, and there's grey. So I think we need to do the only acceptable thing we can do with an electric car, just like we did with the iX, and paint it green. After this, I reset the i4 to standard, and we drag raced it against some other cars from this series. Should we do a drag race?
Yeah, let's do a drag race.
Accelerate, you stupid electric vehicle.
And get off the line very well then. I think Pedro might have you on top speed.
I got a very bad start. Oh, no.
I'm ahead of something. I'm faster than the 850.
Draft the BMW i4.
Oh no, I don't think I am. I don't think I am faster than the 850. There we go. The past and petrol cars are the way to go.
Correct.
They always have.
Gaining on the iX. Top speed, I would be the iX.
Warning, inactivity detected. Problem with electric cars, you only have to accelerate. Whilst we were at the airfield, we also thought it might be interesting to run a second drag race with a selection of the electric cars that are already in this game that are similar-ish in performance, to see how it compared to those.
There's lights out and away we go!
Wait, I finally found a car that I prefer the i4 to. The electric Barbie car.
Hello, Super Tree.
The iPace actually goes on the i4. What the hell?
Because it's a Jag.
Look out, you're
And
going
therefore
past
it's brilliant.
The Mini is
Why
leaving.
Okay, the Da Vinci is very slow. I'm gaining on the Da Vinci. I'm gaining. Come on, i4. Beat the Italians.
Is the Da Vinci that slow, actually?
It is
the Da Vinci
awful.
that slow?
It's terrible, it's slow, it's lost.
150 miles an hour in the electric Mini.
Oh, wow. Why are the checkpoints down here? And with that out the way, we then took those same electric cars, minus a couple that got disconnected. Wow, Forza is absolutely brilliant still after 2 years it's been out. Anyway, we took them for a race at the Horizon Mexico circuit, those of us that didn't get disconnected. Massive things.
Yeah.
But
Bloody
never mind.
hell.
Come
Me
on!
and you and Jesus Christ. It's very twitchy. This.
Oh, did you not realise it had 2 gears in the drag race, Super Tree? I think we may have realised why it lost.
Come on, Mini.
Oh no!
What the?
Anyway.
What's got 2 gears?
Yeah.
The
It's a
Da Vinci
Vinci.
has a second gear that Super Tree didn't realise.
Oh, contacts off. Okay.
Right, come on, surely
Yeah.
I can out-handle
Most of
him
my races, I have contact turned off.
pace.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god, this is
Wait,
a bonus.
contact's
it-
turned off, so I can just send it.
Yes.
Some corners this will take and some corners
Interesting. Why is it
That
drifting?
That's really sending it.
It's
The
rear wheel
jiggles.
drive, that's why.
Why?
It's the E-Drive 50, it's the slow one.
It's a
Yeah, it's
40. Does that mean it's a 4 litre?
No.
No, it just means it's slow.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I forgot there was no contact. I could have driven through the Rivian. He's
I
trying
love
not
how
to
the
hit
Mini
him.
and the Audi have just gone.
Okay,
Oh,
here we go.
Jaguar. Rivian's gone
I've
wide,
taken
but
the Rivian.
can just, yeah, but the Rivian can just put its power down.
Never mind.
I'm trying to fight off that Rivian.
And the
But
steer.
the BMW is coming back as
Yeah.
well.
Come on, BMW, we can take both
no,
of these.
Petrol, you have us in the corners, but then we can just put the power down.
Wait,
Oh,
I don't really want the BMW to beat the Jag.
Because it's a Jag.
1094.
This is the stupidest car.
I don't know, I got
so hang on, the
1084.
video
Apart from the
Something
IX.
quicker.
will probably be up, I don't know, later. The video's about the BMW I4, and it's the
I know what to do with
shittiest-
this.
Yeah, okay.
Set it on fire.
And that is going to do it for a very first look at the brand new BMW i4 here on Forza Horizon 5. As you can see, I've now put the body kit preset back on to make it slightly less dreary and boring than it was from standard. So yeah, it's an incredibly boring car that they've added not even the fastest version of for some reason, but it is somewhat saved by the option of a mad wide body kit, just like the iX was a couple of weeks ago, and you can of course increase the power and stuff as well. But yeah, overall, I'm probably not going to use it again, but the preset is kind of fun to have. But yeah, it was surprisingly slow, even given it wasn't the top of the range one, losing out to, well, all of the other cars from this update, and also all of the electric cars, because the only reason we beat that Ital design is because it forgot there was a second gear. So yes, it lost both of those and the circuit race. So it's worse than all the cars from this update, and worse than every electric car we have in this game. So there you go, incredibly boring, incredibly slow, but saved by the fact it has some mad customization. And that is going to be all for today's video, so thank you very much for watching, and I will be back with the next one very soon.